select your
Check
pitch.
the caravan's still on the back.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's still there by the time we got to the site.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's not there, then I'll be worried.
Yeah.
Not to say it doesn't happen, because it does. But just got to be very careful. We've had one or two customers one customer recently I know of that came off the back. Obviously, it's going to be costing a lot of money to get it right or writing off.
Yeah.
So it is very important you do make sure it is on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So first thing, when you got to your pitch, it all depends on if you're a member of any of the clubs. If you're with a camping and caravan, they tend to show you to your pitch.
Yeah.
The caravan club, they tell you go and find your own pitch.
Oh, really?
Where you want to set up. Okay. If you need help, obviously ask. But if you're going to use your car to reverse it on. Just have a look to see if it's level side to side first. If it's on the hard standing, the gravel type standing, it should be reasonably level side to side.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it isn't, you normally see it if it's a bit of a list to one side or the other. This has at the moment because we're on a bit of a slope here.
Right.
But all you need to do is get spirit level. This is before you unattach it from the car if you've used the car to get onto the pitch.
Yeah.
Just have a look, see if it is level. If it isn't, you're going to need a block to lift one side up onto.
Yeah.
So you can get these plastic ramps, which
Yeah.
are quite useful. So all you do is reverse it back, further back than where you want it. Just make sure there's no posts or anything behind it. When you're doing that, put the ramp in front of whichever way you want to lift. Then you use the car to pull it up.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's better than trying to reverse it on. If you try to reverse car, the brake starts applying, and then your clutch can start struggling on your car. Otherwise, obviously, you've got your motor mover as well, which obviously can do the same thing. But if you've got it on the car, use the car. Okay, so once you've got it level side to side, using the spirit level, then you need to obviously get the car out of the way. So first thing is put the handbrake on, disconnect all the different things, wind it up off the car, get the car out of the way. Then you're using the jockey wheel then to level it front to back then. Okay, so you just wind that up or down.
And you say that there's not an integrated spirit level or anything?
I don't think so on this level. On this level, sure it isn't. Next back up, perhaps not this one. So you can buy these cheap ones. Good enough. Yeah. Okay, so once you've leveled it side to side and front to back, then you can start putting the legs down. Okay, so you've got your winder handle there. I've got a drill which makes life a lot easier.
Yeah.
If you've got a drill or not, if you've got something like this at home, DIY drill, get one of these fittings because they make life so much easier. Just wind it down to the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not there for lifting, so it's not there as a jack.
Yeah.
And what I tend to do is just grab all the handles and move. If it's still got a bit of movement there, you can see that. Just wind it back another half turn each one. So go around each one first, and it's still got a bit of movement. Just tweak it that little bit, a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. So once you've done that, then you can start connecting the services. So I'm just going to wind that back up. Normally you wouldn't do when you're on site, but
what size is it? Yeah.
3/4 inch. It's just fairly standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
You can buy these in the shop.
Yeah.
You can probably buy them elsewhere as well.
Okay.
So once you've done that, then you can start obviously connecting all the rest of your services. So this particular point, you probably open the gas locker, probably bits of Acrol handles and pipes and everything else. You can obviously take it there. You could turn the gas on at this point if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Then start filling Acrols. So I've got your Acrol. Obviously go and fill that up. If you've got any assistant, obviously get someone who can go and get it. This is your pipe for the water.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see that there. It can want to curl up.
Yeah.
Right? Because sometimes you tend to store it like that.
Yeah.
Make sure you fully straighten it out. Otherwise, if that curls up, obviously it's still going to start to draw air from the top of the Acrol instead of water. It just clicks in. Okay. Just make sure the cover's over the top of it. So you stop any creepy coolies getting in there.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to need a battery because I've got my battery connected at the moment, so you're going to need a battery if you've got one with you. I can put that on for you if you have. If you haven't, you have to put it on yourself. Yeah, so you need to buy one. 240 connection. So obviously normally that battery's always situated in there. Yeah. Always make sure it's inside a tray. So if it does leak, then the leakage is going to go into that tray and not into the actual locker.
Yeah.
Connecting your electrics, always connect to your caravan first. Okay, then fully unravel it and connect to your bollard after. Yeah. Don't do it the other way around. If you connect to your bollard first, obviously you've got a live cable which is 240. Right. You're wandering across wet grass. So go and plug it in there. So you might turn out not too clever. Okay, then all you do is just feed that into that groove there. And obviously lock the door up. Okay, what you've also got in here is you've got an aerial connection.
Right.
Okay, so if you've got an aerial connection on your bollard, which some super pitches do, You can connect direct to there, the site's TV aerial, and you've also got your key point there for your motorway, which I'll show you after. Okay. So once you've connected that, you probably want to be connected up your Wastemaster as well. So you've got your water there, your Wastemaster in. Obviously, I've got a bucket there at the moment.
Yeah.
So the cassette, you probably want to be doing that roughly the same time as well. So pink chemical in the top. So a small amount of pink chemical and top it with water. Don't travel with it full. So if it overflows, obviously you're bouncing around, it overflows into your van, you're going to have water and pink chemical all over the carpet. Not a good idea. So
how do you empty it?
Yeah,
you know,
you
if
can
you
flush it into the waste tank.
Yeah.
That's the main way of doing it.
Right.
But don't travel with it full. You can travel with some in there.
Yeah.
So if you need to stop, obviously it's not the easiest places to find to stop if you want to stop anywhere on the way when you're travelling there or back.
Okay.
But you can still use it if you say pull into lay-by or pull into services. You can still use it with a small amount in there. Waste tank. So blue chemical in this one. Get that out. Just lift that orange lever there.
Yeah.
And that will slide out with it. If it's not coming out easy, the likelihood is that the waste gate is still open. So just push it back in, make sure it is closed, come back out. It should slide out easy. You've got the handle there, that's there to obviously easy of going to take it to empty it. But obviously before you use it, you need to put the blue chemical in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so blue chemical in about a pint of water, pint litre of water. So you've got a measuring jug there.
Yeah.
Blue chemical in there. Same place for emptying. So empty out for that as well. Got an air bleed button. Right. If you've used one of these before. Yeah. No. Well, you use somebody else's caravan and then let them empty.
We didn't use the toilet.
No, no.
We used it. We used it. Yeah.
We'll probably try and do our best to do that as much as possible.
Well, that's it. If you got most of the sites got decent. It all depends. In the middle of the night, you might want to do. If it's raining, you might
exactly.
across there to the site. But that's what we tell you.
Number one is only.
Number one's only. That's nice. Yeah. Another important thing. Obviously, this is for winter. Is a drainage. So, as we said before, to drain that down, it's probably best to flush it down into your tank. Obviously, you dispose of it. You can just drain the last little bit through there. The reason why you're using the flush pump to do that also is actually getting the water out of the pump.
Right.
Because any water held anywhere, obviously, is likely to get damaged if it freezes.
Yeah.
Okay, so just drain the last little bit from there. Because if you're trying to drain the whole of it, you can be there for a while waiting for that to drain down. Okay. Right. Access on your bung. So just be careful. Obviously, it's a long way back behind your wheel. So behind the axle. So any big weight in this area, obviously, is a no-no. It's obviously going to be end up with. You've heard of snaking.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to be getting into that. So anything light and small can obviously fit in there. But anything heavy, say you've got something like an awning or something like that, I wouldn't put that right in the back.
No.
Okay.
So just try and keep it over the axle.
Yeah. Or in the boot of your car. If you've got space in the boot of your car, I always travel with the awning in there. The reason for that is if I get to site and it's pouring down with rain, I'm not going to be bothered with the awning. I can get the caravan set up in the caravan. You're not tripping over it in the middle of the middle of the van. But obviously, if you've got no room in your car, then it's got to go in the caravan.
Yeah.
And as you said, over the axle is best, or just slightly forward.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. If you notice with these models now, they're coming with a bike rack fixing ready there. So if you do decide to put bikes on the back, just be very careful. Obviously, extra weight on the back. So make sure you balance it out at the front. Okay, but they have got a weight limit on it as well, which I think is around about 50 kilo. So again, just be careful what you're putting on there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So as we come around here, this is something you wouldn't do as you're setting it up, but this is something you would want to do before you leave. Is checking the wheel nuts. It's very important you are checking them regularly. On the control panel, just got a control panel in my brain then. On your weight panel there, it's also got the setting there for your tyre pressures and the setting for your torque setting for your wheel nuts. Okay, so it's the alloy one, which is 130 newton meters. Ignore the one that says steel 88. Obviously, it's the alloy one you're considering.
Got alloy wheels.
I will check that before you leave, but just make sure you are checking it regularly.
Yeah.
Okay. And at the front here, you've got 240 outlets, so you want to put anything electrical into your awning.
Yeah.
Gas barbecue point. So obviously, if you've got a gas barbecue, you can connect to the gas that you've got on board.
Right. Yeah.
And then what you've also got down this end, obviously, you can notice these vents here. There's one or two dotted around the floor on the caravan. Do not block them, because they are safety drop vents for gas. If there's a gas leak, there shouldn't be, but if there is, it always goes to the lowest point and it should drop out there.
Yeah.
Obviously, disperse under your van safely.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you're not blocking them. That box there, that's your alarm box. Okay.
Right.
The alarm runs off the leisure battery, but it's also got its own internal battery, So if either someone disconnects the battery or
Yeah.
obviously it's flat,
Yeah.
then it will still run on that standby for at least 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
Okay, and it will charge as soon as you plug 240 in. It will start charging it.
And it's got an alarm on it that will.
It detects. It's got a PIR sensor, which you'll see at the front of the van in a minute. It's
Yeah.
also got a tilt sensor. So if someone say winds it up to try and get it onto their vehicle, as long as it's
Yeah, yeah.
set,
Okay.
it will also do that. If you register the tracker, so if you're going to do that, or if you've done that,
Yeah.
by setting the alarm,
Yeah.
which is 1 beep, which is the second button down, 1 beep that's on, that will actually set your tracker, switch your tracker on as well.
Right.
Okay, so press the button again, it's 2 beeps off.
Okay.
Okay, so on the alarm fob, obviously as its second button down is one you set your alarm with. The top one is just torch.
Yeah.
The third one down, warning light. So you've got a remote for your warning light.
Yeah.
Then the bottom one is just a program, so just programmable. Okay.
Okay.
Right, if you'd like to go inside, I'll show you all the
Right,
exciting
let's
things
go
on
first.
there.
Go on, you go first. It's your baby.
Oh, I don't know whether I like being in with my shoes on.
Right, hopefully you've registered with, or Paul may have registered you the Swift Command system.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Have you downloaded the app?
Have
Not-
you downloaded
Not
that?
yet.
No.
Avoid.
But I've seen it. I know what you're on.
Yeah.
Do you want us to download it quickly?
Well, yeah. If you've got a signal here, it'd be quite useful, obviously, to show you.
Yeah.
Swift Command it is.
Yeah.
Swift Command apps.
See what if you're aware of what it is, if you've looked at it, it's obviously you can control your heating system and your lights, and you can see different levels remotely as well as Bluetooth.
Right.
That's it.
Swift Command, that one.
Yeah. It doesn't take too long to download, as long as we've got a reasonable signal in here today. Sometimes it can be a bit hit and miss. But
I'll go with. Did we change the iTunes password?
Don't know. Do you want to get my phone? Do you want me to get my phone? I know my password.
Sure, we put 2017 at the end. No, go and get your
Hang
phone.
on.
doesn't like it. That's it.